This morning, researchers say more than 30 million people have already voted nationwide. In Oregon and Washington, election officials say they are seeing huge turnouts, potentially a record-breaking year.
I dropped off my ballot yesterday, and joining
Go.
us live to talk about what this turnout could mean is Portland State University data scientist Stephanie Singer. Thank you so much for joining us, Stephanie.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, so what is your takeaway from the large early turnout that we're seeing not only in our area, but across the country?
Well, I've been working in politics and elections for a long time, and I remember when, you'd go around canvassing for a candidate, and people would say, "Oh, it doesn't matter. The candidates are both the same," and it's the more it's clear to people what is at stake in an election, the more they respond. And what we're seeing is that people recognize that there is a lot at stake in this election.
I think in past election cycles, we could look at some of the early voter turnout versus day of voter turnout and be able to infer some things about what party maybe is seeing more support. But of course, this is the first time we've had a general election amid a pandemic. So are you able to infer anything from what we're seeing right now? What's influencing that early voting?
No, and I would caution people against that. And I would caution the media in particular against trying to make predictions on election night. In this country, we have this, it's in most years, we've had on election night, everybody watches TV and you see the map with all the states, and you go to sleep knowing who won the presidential election. That's not going to happen this year. And in fact, the official counting of the ballots has always taken longer than election night. It's just that on election night, there's been enough information to make predictions. So this year, really all bets are off because it's just a year like no other because of the pandemic in particular, and because the rhetoric around voting and the attempts to make people feel one way or the other, the attempts to draw unwarranted conclusions from the data and the information that's out there, it's really worse this year than ever before.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on, we have seen these long lines for early voting across the country as well, where people can go and cast their ballot in person. And you hear about these people who stand in line for 10 hours. I think in Georgia, there was a guy who said he just felt like there was no other option. Have we ever seen anything like that before? Do people usually kind of get discouraged and just leave? I mean, what's your take on that?
Well, so we've seen long lines for decades. It's been mostly much more in communities of color. There's a long, unfortunate tradition in this country of understaffing and putting fewer machines or even broken voting machines in precincts of people where people of color vote, or moving the voting location at the last minute, or making it particularly inconvenient. There is a long, long, long history of long lines in this country. And one of the things that's heartening about this year is the amount of attention that's being paid to to election administration, which, let me tell you, not the sexiest topic. And how important it is for us to be in a place where, as a country, we can come together afterwards and say, okay, look, this is who won, this is who lost, and put the guns away.
Yeah, well, since we are seeing long lines now, as we've seen in the past, what impact does that actually have on voter turnout? At least what have we seen from previous elections?
So I'm not an expert on that correlation. I mean, I can tell you anecdotes of people going home. It's certainly true that some people have more time than others. If you're a busy parent and you have a job that you can't take a day off from, then long lines are much more damaging
Right.
to you
Well, and I guess
than
it's
to
probably
someone with
hard
more
to
resources.
categorize exactly how many people saw a line and turned away, other than just looking at
Right.
what percentage of eligible voters actually, turned out for an election.
Right, but that still, it's just very hard. Elections are very unpredictable. I can't tell you the number of times in my career that I've looked at the data and seen something that is, some outlier that looks really strange and different. And then when you go investigate, you find out, well, it's strange and different because the candidate's 17-year-old daughter stood in front of the polls that year
Hmm.
and said, vote for my mom, vote for my mom,
Yeah.
vote for my mom all day, and got 100 extra people to vote.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
it could be something like that. It could have to do with, I mean, there are just so many possible causes, many of which are legitimate. So it's
Right.
very hard to read from the data what has actually happened.
And of
well.
course, we have no shortage of variables this year.
Yes,
So
and I think it will just go to show vote by mail is amazing. Nothing like sitting there
still a
with a
very
glass of wine
good way
and,
to do it.
and
Yeah.
taking your time with the ballot. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us and helping us to understand, kind of what's happening with this election and the record turnout.
Yeah, thank you, Stephanie.
Thank
All right,
you.
you can always find the latest election news on coin.com, including a link to a ballot tracker, in-depth stories on the latest ballot measures, what you need to know about your vote this year, and where to find your local drop box locations. That is all on our website.